Hello all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adonis and this is a reading for all my Geminis out there. Gemini X returns. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to speak. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see for all my Geminis out there for June 2019. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see for all my Geminis out there for June 2019. Okay. Okay, so my Gemini stuff. Four of Cups energy. So right now you are in a place where you do not want what you are being offered. Someone is offering you some type of love or affection. But right now you're just not having it. You're like, nah, no thanks, I'm good. That's pretty much where you are right at this moment in time. That could be for a number of reasons here. So we go further, like, kind of flush this out a little bit. You got the World card here too. So what that says to me is that you are at the completion of a journey. You have completed something. There's integration. There's a sense of liberation here. And so you're pretty much like, you know what? I've just been in something, and you're doing a lot, and you're at a place right now where you're like, you know what? I want to be sure about what I want. I don't want what I don't want. You know what I mean? So that's where you're at. Things for you have come full circle. The completion of a journey, so to speak, an emotional and a mental one. So, you're in a pretty mentally. You're pretty focused in on what what you want, what you don't want. You have the King of Pentacles energy here, which says to me there is an Earth sign. There's an Earth sign individual that is in your orbit. Again, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So there is definitely an Earth sign individual. Seems to be somewhat of an older individual. There's a lot of wisdom there, for sure. A lot of grounding there. So, there's definitely someone older that has their sights set on you, that's coming into your orbit, or they may already be in your orbit. So that's something that you may want to watch out for. We have the Two of Swords energy as well. And that says to me that there are some decisions that need to be made, but you are you're at a point now where you're at an indecision. You don't exactly know what you want as far as a relationship goes. It's like you know what you don't want, but you don't know what you do want, if that makes any sense. And that juxtaposes with the Page of Cups energy here, which is a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now what's interesting here is that with the Four of Cups, okay, that you weren't interested. You're like, nah, I'm good, But even though it's a younger individual, messages of they're sending you messages of love. A younger water sign is sending you messages of love, and you're like, nah, I'm not really feeling it right now. But funny enough, you're kind of at a crossroads. So you have an Earth sign individual that's older, and you have a water sign individual that's younger. And right now you're like, man, I don't know. You really didn't want the younger one kind of like pushing up on you, like, I'm good. But you haven't exactly dismissed it either. So you're kind of like at an indecision point here. You don't know if you want to go this way or that way. So you're just kind of like at an inflection point here. You got the Six of Pentacles as well, and that's pretty much, you know, right now, you know, you're focused on work. You know, it's kind of like you're looking for something that's an equal give and take type of situation. So that seems to be what you're looking for in a relationship, which is maybe why the Four of Cups energy was something that you really didn't want to pursue, because you wanted an equal give and take in relationship, and it could possibly be a situation where you're like, you know, this person is not really mature enough to equally give me what I want out of a relationship at the moment. That's definitely something that probably could have happened. It's not because maybe you didn't like this individual, but because you thought, you know, maybe you were looking for a bit more, you know. But let's just do some clarification on that, just to be sure. So as Venus, Jupiter, Sun, causing me to see, Sun, causing me to show, causing me to see. Okay. All right. So, we got the Eight of Cups energy here, and that says that, you know, you either you walked away, or an individual walked away from you in a relationship, and that's why you pretty much probably a little hesitant, you know, or that either you turned your back or someone else turned their back on you, and you weren't so quick to want to move into something else, especially with someone that was most likely younger. Right now, we got the Three of Wands energy here, where you're pretty much just waiting for your ships to come in. You know, like I said, it's possible there's a third party involved. Those two other people, the earth sign, the water sign, and yourself. So you're just kind of just waiting to see how everything, you know, flushes itself out. And again, finally, we have the World card here. So again, you are at the completion of a journey. You're really putting, you're really putting things into perspective. You're being really intellectual about this. There's a lot. You're really in your headspace here, and you've completed something. So you're like, you know what? I'm just going to take my time and fill this thing out, because I don't want to make any hasty decisions, and I want an even give and take in a relationship. So that's where you're at right now. So let's see where your partner's energy is right now. The ex-partnership. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards that I need to see. Okay. Wow. I'm trying to jump out here. That popped out. Okay. All right. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, so your ex. Well, right now, you got a Six of Wands energy here. So right now, it seems like their headspace is they're feeling pretty triumphant, a sense of victory. They feel like you know, they're feeling pretty good about themselves at the moment, a sense of victory, and they are. It seems like they feel like they've gained some ground with the King of Pentacles, an older Earth sign individual here. Again, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So they're moving along triumphantly, feeling good about themselves, moving towards something 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 that's solid, grounded. Funny enough, there's also a Page of Wands here. Again, this is a younger energy, a fire sign individual, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And so, again, those are two individuals, also funny enough, that they're dealing with as well. And, you know, the fire sign individual is very, very exploratory energy, very young energy. They're either receiving messages from or actively exploring opportunities possible with this individual. Now, you got the Devil card here. And what that says to me is that there are some one of these two individuals is not exactly healthy for them. They seem to be moving into there seems to be some bondage, some addiction, some depression. There's definitely some bad things going on here with one of these individuals that they're involved with here. And it looks like that they are definitely aware of it, because we have the Hangman here. So it's a suspended decision. So it looks like they have pretty much decided to put the brakes on one of these individuals, or possibly even both of these individuals that they were pursuing romantic interest with. Because they realized that for whatever reason, it was an unhealthy situation. Maybe it's possible it was a rebound situation for them, and they knew that it wasn't going to be a really healthy situation to get involved with. There possibly could be also some substance abuse issues here. Whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs, possibly. Maybe those other individuals really weren't in a really good place in their lives, and was going to cause them, it really wasn't a good energy for them to be around. So whatever the issue may have been, they definitely are aware of it, and they decided to kind of put the brakes on, like, whoa, wait a minute, let me slow this thing down here. Let me kind of pump the brakes on this, because this is going in a really crazy direction. They also have the Four of Cups energy here as well. And again, like you, they were being offered something, and they're like, nah, I'm good. Which further doubles down on the fact that they put a pause on what was going on, and they've decided to pretty much put the pause on that, because they are aware that these particular relationships are not exactly healthy for them. Okay, so they're well aware of that. So let's do a let me get a little bit of clarification here on this Four of Cups energy here. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay, right. All right. Boom. Like I thought. Okay, so here we go. So right off the bat, we got Tower. Sudden change. Instantaneous. So whatever happened with the individual, maybe what was shown to them, maybe what they experienced with these other relationships or other individuals from the relationship, is that there was a sudden event that caused them to kind of take pause and say, wait a minute, what's going on here? There was something that sudden that kind of happened, and it kind of put them in a position where, they were like, you know what, where that person's bad habits kind of really began to manifest. It was something that happened, and they became aware of it. And at the end, however, you got the Star card here, which says that, you know, whereas though they've stopped that, they are holding out for hope. The Star card represents hope, represents replenishment. So they're holding out, or they're moving forward, looking towards the future, looking for something better. So that's where they are right now. Let me see what the chances are that you guys are going to reconnect. Sun rising Venus Jupiter, Sun rising Venus Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Sun rising Venus Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. All right. All right, so right off the bat here we have the Nine of Pentacles, which means that right now both you guys are in a solidarily happy place. You know, you're happy in your own particular spaces. You got your own thing going on, your own finances going on, you know. So that's the space that you're at right now. That's the overall energy between the both of you that you're sharing here. We got the High Priestess here. The High Priestess says, hey, you know what? Something is something's being hidden that you guys aren't really paying attention to. You gotta use your intuition to kind of figure things out here. So, you know, you may be at a place where you're seemingly happy being single or living a single lifestyle or whatever the case may be. If you dig a little bit deeper, the High Priestess says there's something hidden here. Something hidden most likely within yourself that you really need to look at. And both of you need to do a little bit of soul searching in that department. Like look within. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy that is down to earth, that's really, really grounded, really, really nurturing. It's a responsible energy as well. So it's a very nurturing energy. And, you know, to me that says that there needs to be some healing that needs to take place here. You know, there's definitely some healing that needs to take place here. And if you look within yourselves, maybe there's still some unresolved issues that need to be kind of flushed out to the surface. That's what this is saying to me. The chances of you guys getting back together at the end of June or sometime during the month of June, this looks like there still needs some healing that needs to be done, if I'm frankly honest with you. There's definitely some healing that needs to be done. And you know, and you need to be both you guys really need to be taking care of yourselves, of your own internal issues here. Let's see if the spirits have anything that they want to say. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, you know, and this doubles down, in my opinion, on what I said. No. Should you guys get back together right now? No, you shouldn't. There are definitely some healing that needs to be done. As I explained earlier, your ex was in a potentially a toxic situation. They put the pause on the situation because they became aware of it, and you know they're just kind of leaving themselves open for some positivity at this point. You know, and so they need to really get their mind right. Get you know, work on getting their mind right. You know, they're moving in a more positive direction right now, but they need to take the time to really get themselves together. You're at a position right now where you're possibly dealing with two other individuals, the King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So, you know, you're dealing with those two individuals, and so you're at an indecision right now. You know, you don't want to add another layer to that. which is some unresolved issues between you and your ex. So it doesn't really look like it's a good time for you guys to think about getting back together right now. However, Spirit says in the near future. In the near future is definitely a possibility that you guys will reconnect. And, you know, at that point, then they will have gone through the transition that they need to go through. You will have gone through the transition that you need to go through. And you'll probably get a lot more positive results. And finally, remain positive. Remain positive. At this point in time, sometimes things just need to run their courses. And this is one of those particular situations, especially in the department where you're at. You know, you just need to kind of let things run their course. That individual, let them, things will run their course with them. And like I said, sometime in the future, you guys may meet in the middle again. So, you know, in the final analysis, do I feel as if you guys will get back together in June? Most likely, probably unlikely. You know, because there's some healing that needs to be done on both ends. Again, so thank you so much for watching this. Again, like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers, so please help me make that happen. If you want to get something a little bit more specific towards your particular situation, feel free to get a personal reading with me. I'll leave all my links below. Again, thank you so much. My name is Adonis, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.